The university gym smelled of rubber mats and disinfectant, the rhythmic thuds of gloves against heavy bags echoing like a heartbeat. Bright overhead lights glared down on Liam, a 20-something black belt with a reputation for showy kicks and cocky smiles. He stretched in the center of the mat, basking in the admiring chatter of a few students gathered nearby. Out of the corner of his eye, he noticed Marcus, the tall, broad-shouldered janitor, methodically pushing a mop across the far end of the room. His gray work shirt clung to a frame that hinted at quiet strength, but his eyes stayed on the floor, calm and unreadable. Liam, fueled by equal parts boredom and ego, called out with a grin, "Hey, big guy. Ever tried sparring? Just for fun?" His voice carried easily across the gym. Marcus paused, leaning lightly on the mop handle. He raised his head slowly, meeting Liam's gaze with an almost disarming stillness. "You sure about that?" he asked, his tone neither mocking nor hesitant, just a level question that seemed to weigh more than the words themselves. A few students snickered, nudging each other. To them it looked like an easy bit of entertainment, a flashy martial artist toying with an aging custodian. But Marcus's quiet presence, the way he simply waited without flinching, sent an unexpected ripple through the air, one Liam felt but couldn't yet name. The gym mats squeaked faintly as Liam and Marcus faced each other, a loose circle of students forming around them with eager eyes and whispered bets. Liam bounced lightly on the balls of his feet, every muscle coiled with the easy confidence of someone used to winning. His black belt fluttered with each movement, a silent reminder of years of training. Marcus, by contrast, stood almost casually, feet planted with quiet assurance, hands hanging low as if this was nothing more than another routine chore. "Ready?" Liam asked, flashing a quick grin. Marcus gave a single nod, his expression unreadable. The first strike came fast, a sharp, snapping kick meant to test distance. Liam expected at least a flinch, but Marcus simply shifted his weight, letting the kick sail past with the smallest turn of his hips. Before Liam could reset, a light tap landed on his shoulder, barely a touch, yet perfectly timed. A collective gasp rippled through the onlookers. Liam narrowed his eyes and launched again, chaining a flurry of jabs and spinning kicks, his movements crisp and explosive. But Marcus moved like water, every dodge smooth, every sidestep impossibly precise. He never struck hard. Instead, he tagged Liam's ribs, arm, and back with soft, surgical touches that spoke of control more than aggression. Sweat beaded on Liam's brow as his breathing quickened. Each failed attack chipped away at his bravado, replaced by something unfamiliar, respect, and a dawning realization that the man he dismissed as a janitor carried a skill far beyond belts or trophies. Around them, the gym grew quieter, the earlier laughter fading into stunned silence as Marcus's hidden mastery unfolded like a secret the room wasn't prepared to witness. The gym had gone completely silent, the faint hum of the overhead lights now the loudest sound in the room. Liam stood in the center of the mat, chest heaving, his black belt hanging loosely as sweat trickled down his temples. Every muscle in his body ached from the relentless but effortless way Marcus had deflected him. Across from him, Marcus stood as if he'd merely taken a leisurely walk, breathing slow and steady, eyes calm and kind. Liam lowered his guard first, his arms trembling from fatigue. "You're incredible," he said, the words slipping out before pride could stop them. He bowed his head slightly, a gesture of genuine respect rather than showmanship. Marcus offered a small, almost shy smile. "Skill doesn't need a title," he replied softly. His voice carried no trace of triumph, only quiet wisdom. He reached for a towel from the rack and handed it to Liam, who accepted it with a humbled nod. Without another word, Marcus stepped off the mat, his work boots squeaking lightly as he retrieved his mop. The students parted to let him through, their earlier smirks replaced by wide-eyed awe. Whispered questions spread like a breeze, rumors of a retired national champion, an undefeated fighter who had chosen anonymity over fame. As Marcus resumed mopping the floor with the same unhurried rhythm as before, the lesson settled over the room like a weight. Greatness doesn't always wear a uniform, and true strength rarely announces itself until it's quietly revealed.